Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing NHL imperialism. I've got the whole map set up on the board. You can't see it very well, but it's there. We're doing it IRL, not online. So we're going to start with the closest team to me, which is Tampa Bay. And yeah, they will be going either at Carolina, Washington, or the Florida Panthers. And Tampa Bay, we're doing Tampa Bay first because they are the ones in the tournament. But it looks like they only have one line of players. So, yeah. Toronto's probably the best team. I don't know if they'll win. Anyway, Tampa Bay is going to be going at the Carolina Hurricanes. Carolina's top six are Sebastian Aho, Neckish, Hamilton, Pesce, and Rod Brindamore. Alright, the top five. Okay, and yeah, Lightning get smoked here. No real surprise. Yeah, Lightning gets smashed, and the Panthers get to steal a player from the Tampa Bay Lightning to play for their team. They have a chance at Cirelli, Stamkos, Vasilevsky, Kucherov, Sergachev, and Hedman, and they will be taking Nikita Kucherov. Yeah, they'll be taking Nikita Kucherov. No real surprises there. Gotta refit the lineup. Get rid of UC Jokinen. And the Panthers moving to the next round and will be up next. Panthers will go at you have the Stars, Blue Jackets, Devils, Capitals, Hurricanes, and Flyers, Penguins, and Nat Predators. And they will be hitting the Nashville Predators. Am I dumb? Why did I give the Panthers Kucherov? No, I'm such an idiot. That should be going to Carolina. But Carolina, no, we're restarting. Okay. We'll have Kucherov go in first line. Neckish go there. Slavin here and there. We got theirs. Gets rid of Morgan Geeky. Okay. Restart, so it's Carolina's turn. They can hit Florida, Nashville, Washington, the Devils, Blue Jackets, and the Red Wings. And they will be going at Columbus, who their top picks are Bobrovsky, Dubois, Domi, Roslovic, Werenski, and Seth Jones, their top players. And Boone Jenner as well, and Gavrikov, but that's really it. Yeah, they lose. Carolina will be taking Bobrovsky, and Columbus is out. No real surprises there. Cam Ward, now becomes the third string goalie, even though Bobrovsky will be, it says Nedeljkovic here, but starting goalie is Bobrovsky. Just so I remember that it's Carolina. Then, since Carolina won, they will be going again, or we'll just pick a random team. Let's go with the Dallas Stars. So their top players are Jake Ottinger, Mike Modano, Miro Heiskanen, Tyler Seguin, Neil Broughton, and Jamie Benn. They will be going at the Arizona Coyotes, whose top players are Curtis Joseph, Barrett Hayton, Shane Doan, Clayton Keller, Oliver Ekman-Larsson, and Matthias Machelli. And they will be losing to the Dallas Stars, and the Stars will be taking Curtis Joseph. Actually, will they? Will they take Shane Doan? I think they're going to take Shane Doan. Radulov goes down to the third line. And there goes Corey. Yeah, so the Stars are eliminating the Coyotes from this. Because they don't really need to go there, Jake Ottinger. The Stars will go next since they just went once. So we'll start with the first Canadian team in the Toronto Maple Leafs, who will be going at the Ottawa Senators. Minutes, I just want to say this. I wanted Ottawa out as soon as possible. So Toronto's top players are Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, Vinny Domfus, Nylander, Wendell Clark, and Morgan Riley. For Ottawa's top players are Mark Stone, Brady Tkachuk, Eric Carlson, Thomas Chabot, and Ridley Gregg. So yeah, Ottawa's not going to win, and we're going to take Eric Carlson. Thank you. The Leafs will get a goalie at one point. So we got an Ottawa defenseman in this team. Muzzin can go all the way down to the third pair, the next pair. There's Justin Hall. And yeah, Justin Hall's at the team. And any player that's out here can be signed by a team once we get to the final 10 teams. Those are pickups. And now since final one in, we'll go with Boston. We'll go with Boston, and they'll be going at Minnesota. That's the team that's around them on this map. So their top players are Swayman, Rask, Pasternak, Marchand, McAvoy, and Cam Neely. Whereas Minnesota's are Nicholas Backstrom, the goalie, Kaprizov, Eric Stahl, Clutterbuck, Dumba, and I gave them NHL All-Star Phil Housley, just to benefit their teams and have more D. Yeah, Minnesota's not going to be winning, and they're going to lose Kaprizov. Okay. Boston gets Kaprizov, goes with Marchand and Krejci. On the first pair, Brusque will go down to the second pairing, or forward line with Marchand. And then there goes Craig Smith. Nope. Craig Smith will go on second line, or on third line, and get rid of some guy I don't even try to pronounce his name. So the Bruins move on, and they will be, we pick a team that hasn't gone. We'll pick Florida. They will be going at the Nashville Predators. The Florida's best players are Bobrovsky, Huberdeau, Weegar, Riley Smith, Mike Hoffman. They'll be going at the Nashville Predators, whose top players are all defensemen, except for Forsberg, Leguan, Seth Jones, Roman Josi, and Shea Weber. And actually, I'm going to pick Florida on this one. And they're going to lose, the Nationals going to lose Roman Josi. Self-explanatory. Keith Yandle's not going to be on the number 1 pair. Anton Strom will be on number 2 pair. That means we now get rid of Stu Barnes, who's a center playing defense for Panthers. Now there's Anton Strom. So Panthers won their game, and now we'll start with another rivalry game. And we'll go with we'll go with the Penguins and the St. Louis Blues. The Penguins' top players are obviously Crosby, Gensel, Malkin, Coffey, and I don't have Letang. I don't have a Lemieux card or a Fleury card, so at least for then the Blues top players are Robert Thomas, Tarasenko, Brett Hull, Petrangelo, Ryan O'Reilly, and I'm actually easily giving this one to the Penguins, and they'll be taking Brett Hull. It's Brett Hull. They need a first line right winger anyway. And they take Brett Hull. Hornquist goes down to the third line and play there. Okay. Alright. Penguins get their win, and they will be, the next team up will be the Flames, and they will be going at the Oilers. Now, the Oilers team is very loaded. But the Flames' players are Lindholm, Gaudreau, Nieuwendyk, Hanifin, Makarov, it's pretty good players. But the Oilers' top players are Gretzky, McDavid, Draisaitl, Bernie Nichols, Nugent Hopkins, Eberle, Gagne. A bunch of really good players there. And yeah, the Oilers will take that and take Joe Nieuwendyk. Thank you. Oilers. And Nieuwendyk doesn't even get on the top line. He probably goes in with Nugent Hopkins and Bernie Nichols. Eberle goes down to play instead of just Pugliarvi there. And Pugliarvi will get rid of Josh Archibald. Okay, Whalers get their win, and then we will pick the Jets to go at Blackhawks, who don't have a goalie card. So that's fine. As the Jets have Hellebuck, Scheifele, Laine, Connor, Housley, Eleanor, Ehlers, Kopp, and that's really it. The Blackhawks have Taves, DeBrincat, Kane, Keith, Seabrook, Nichols, Joe Murphy, Marian Hossa, Dennis Savard. Yeah, I'm easily picking the Blackhawks here. And they'll be taking from the Jets Connor Hellebuck because they need a goalie. Yeah, that's the easiest pick of the total draft. And the Blackhawks will go next. We'll go with the Flyers, who will go at the Capitals. The Flyers have Couturier, Recchi, Tocchet, Provorov, Konechny, Giroux, Kevin Hayes, a bunch of solid players in Philadelphia. And then the Capitals have Holtby, Kuznetsov, Ovechkin, Tom Wilson, Mike Ridley, Sonny Milano. That's really it. And yeah, Capitals lose and lose Ovechkin. He's their best player. And yeah, I think the Flyers will definitely take on Ovechkin. There's Rick Tocchet's down on the second line. And Doug Sullivan will drop out of the squad. Alright, they're looking solid, Philly, as well. And they will be, next we'll go with the Vegas Golden Knights, who are going at the San Jose Sharks. Two mediocre teams. Golden Knights top players are Fleury, Leonard, Marchessault, Stevenson, Theodore, Tuck, Pacioretty. Solid players. Sharks have Marlowe, Heatley, Hurdle, Burns, Couture, Kane, Pavelski, Thornton, bunch more better players. Yeah, I'm taking San Jose, and they'll take a goalie, which they don't have, and Marc-Andre Fleury. Okay. And then the Ducks and Kings will go at it, but it's another LA game, where the Kings have Gary Curry, Kopitar, Zuman Palfi, Kempe, Tony Granato, Iafallo, Deneau, and Arthur Kaliev. The Ducks have Giguère, Quick's also the goalie for the Kings, Gibson, Raquel, Perry, Fowler, Lindholm, Robbie Ryan, Francois Bushman. Yeah, and they'll be losing most likely, probably, Giguère. I'll give the Kings a backup goalie, or rotation goalie, because the Ducks don't really have anybody to benefit the Kings team overall. And we'll go with the Canucks going at the Avalanche. These are the last two teams who haven't played except for the Montreal Canadiens, Devils, Sabres, and Red Wings. The Avalanche will go next, and their top players are Waugh, Sakic, Sundin, Rantanen, Makar, McKinnon, Landeskog, Nichushkin, Devon Taves, Gerard, Kadri, Calvert, Tangwick, Tyson Barrie, Soderberg, Jost, Newhook. Like, this team's loaded. Whereas the Canucks have Demko, Henrik Sedin, Daniel Sedin, Besser, Pedersen, Horvat, Hoglander, Nedved, Tanner Pearson, a bunch of older guys. Yeah, Avalanche take that, and we'll be definitely taking Henrik and Daniel Sedin. It's the only time I'm giving people the team two players, as Sedin twins, so I gotta do it. Second line, nope. They don't get on the second line of this team. Third line, yeah, definitely. Definitely third line players for this Avalanche team. That means Kadri gets and Calvert on the fourth line. Jesus. Seems loaded. Okay. And I'll go with the Devils and Red Wings, who are both pretty good. Devils actually have goalie. Red Wings don't. Red Wings top players are Larkin, Zetterberg, Yzerman, Tatar, Lapointe. That's really it. And the Devils top players are Claude Lemieux, Niedermeyer, Subban, and that's really it. I'm going to give this one to the Devils, and they'll be taking Steve Yzerman. Red Wings only have one proper defenseman, so I'm going to be giving it to the Devils here, and they will be taking Steve Yzerman and putting him number one center. Henrique will go down as Pavel Zacha goes there. He goes there. And we'll drop Jamie Langen running for Kyle, primarily on the third line. That means the Sabres will be going at the Montreal Canadiens to finish off the first round. Oh, there's two more games left. Montreal top players are Carey Price and Philip Deneau, Arbor Jack, Subban, Ben Sherratt. Whereas Buffalo's top players are Eichel, Howard-Chuck, Thompson, Sundin, Housley, Cousins, Reinhardt. Yeah, I'm giving this one to Buffalo, and they'll be taking Carey Price all day. That's the only real choice for Montreal there. And the Rangers and the Islanders will go out next. I don't even need to show the Islanders. Rangers have Richter, Lundqvist, Gretzky, Nichols, Panarin, like Kreider, Lafreniere. Yeah, this team's way better. The Islanders have Potvin, Barzal, Lee. Yeah, and they're losing Felix Potvin. He's their only real player value in that team. Alright, the Islanders are as well. And the Rangers will go next. And let's go with the Panthers going after the Carolina Hurricanes. Two of the teams we saw early in this video. I don't want to really say the top player, so the Panthers will lose this game for sure. As Dabrowski's in there for both teams. We won't use him. And they'll lose the player they stole from another team, so they'll lose Yossi. And then they'll lose Huberdeau, because he's their best player. And the Canes will benefit out of that hugely. They now have Huberdeau on the top line with Kucherov and Aho. Then Hamilton and Yossi on defense. Then Nikish goes there. Pesci goes here. There's him and him to fit Jeff Skinner and Justin Falk. So these two guys are gone. Carolina's looking good, and they'll be going next after the Devils and be taking Scott Niedermayer and Steve Yzerman. So they are loading teams right now, which is good for them, I guess. Their whole top line is new players. Whole top line. The whole thing. This is not okay. This is just not okay. How broken this team's gonna be. There goes Ryan Dzingel, I guess. We don't really have a center to replace Mike Rogers and Jake Gardner. Okay, this team is gross. We're gonna stop at Carolina for now. Alrighty, we're gonna move on to the Penguins and Flyers. Let's get this game out the way. Flyers and Penguins, we remember them. Penguins will win and take Ovechkin and Mark Recchi. There goes the Flyers. That was pretty easy for them. Gensel will get a drop for Ovechkin, right? Mark Recchi and Jake Gensel. Brian Rust and Chris Kunitz. And there goes those two for these two. Okay. Penguins are looking good, and they will be going, no, Stars and Kings. Stars and Kings. Kings won't last very long in this one. They'll lose Giguère and Yari Curry. So now we're first on center there, and Giguère to back up Ottinger if they need it, which they probably won't. Okay. Neil Broughton goes down. Then there goes Radek Faksa. Stars are looking good, and the quick Kings are out. Stars will then go Sharks and the Blackhawks. Over. Sharks and Blackhawks. Sharks win. They'll take Danny Heatley. Did they take anybody? Oh yeah, they didn't. Marc-Andre Fleury. So then now have two goalies there, and Danny Heatley will come in on the second line. So you definitely take Joe Murphy there. And get rid of whoever that is. Alright, Blackhawks are looking good, and the Bruins will be up next against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now, the Bruins probably have the better team in real life, but they don't here and will be losing Jeremy Swayman, as well as whoever they've taken from another team, which is Kaprizov. Thank you. Kaprizov, though, not sure where he fits on this team. Third line, I guess. I'm not really sure. The Bruins are now out early. We have a bunch of teams remaining now. Which means we won't do the free agents thing anymore. I don't want to do that. We'll have the Rangers go after the Sabres. And the Sabres will lose, giving up Carey Price and Dale Howard-Sharp. Carey Price goes in to back up. Potvin, who's backing up Richter, who's being Carey Price is being backed up by Lundqvist. Dale Howard-Sharp doesn't get on the top line. He's probably second line center. Here's our third line center, Derek Stepan. Yeah, and there goes Steve Ruchin. He's now out of this team. And the Rangers and the Blackhawks will go up against the Oilers. The Blackhawks will losing Patrick Kane and Danny Heatley. I don't think any of those guys get in the top line. Then you've got Danny Heatley going in here. The new Endike going to center for Patrick Kane. And Nugent Hopkins has dropped from the second line to drop, I think, Fogle and Gagne. Then Gagne drops out Cogliano, and Fogle drops out Chason. Okay, perfect. The Oilers team's ready to go, and the Avalanche will go up next against the Oilers. So Oilers will stay, and they'll arguably the second best team in the West is going up against the best team in the West. This is the best game so far yet. And yeah, we're gonna take a small break because I'm gonna do this, and yeah. A little ad break. Hello? No, I don't think so. I do have the dog. No, I'm good. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm good. If you're there and you find sweet chili heat Doritos, I'll get those if you find them. Yeah, sweet chili heat Doritos. It's a black Doritos bag. Huh? Oh, no. I was waiting for you to get back. Okay. Okay. Alright. Let me do it. Bye. Alright, got that out of the way. The Oilers and Rangers, I'm gonna probably give this one to the Avalanche. Sorry. They'll be taking Gretzky, McDavid, and Draisaitl. Nieuwendyk, Heatley, and Kane. And that's it. So the Oilers are out. You know what? We'll give them McDavid and Draisaitl can go back. Gretzky goes top line center, and Kane will go right there. So, second line, we'll have Sakic, McKinnon, and Heatley. Then you'll have Sedin and Nieuwendyk, Rantanen, and Nichushkin. Then you'll have Kadri, Calver, and Newhook being dropped for Sedin, and Landeskog. This team's broken, and I can see them going all the way to the Stanley Cup final, but the Rangers will have to face the Maple Leafs. Actually, no, I'm joking. No, the Avalanche will face the Maple Leafs already, and the Maple Leafs will win this. Meaning, Gretzky, Kane, Heatley, Nieuwendyk, and Sedin's. That's it. I can't say between. I'm going to give them 2 players from the Avalanche now, because there's only 5 teams remaining. They'll take Makar and Leafs legend Matt Sunday. There's no way I wasn't giving them Matts. Okay, so on the top line, okay, we're going to lay out the whole lineup, because it's about to shake. Okay, so far, it's like, that's Goldie's. Okay, they're going to drop James Reimer. He sucks. Okay. I definitely think this is going to... I mean, this team's loaded. It's just not getting... I need to take Makar. So he'll go with up in the top line for sure. Then Brody comes down, and Phaneuf will go here on that line. Phaneuf's going to be cut. No, screw Phaneuf. Sundin will go up with instead of Marner, who will push down Nylander. No, Nylander's way better than Marner. Who am I kidding? Marner will then push down Kaprizov, and there goes JVR. Then there's going to be Wayne Gretzky going number 1 over Austin Matthews. He's going to move to the left wing. That means Don Foose moves down to second line there. Marner moves down to the 4th line, cuts Shane Corson. Danny Heatley comes in on the 3rd line, cutting Zach Hyman. Patrick Kane comes in, moving Nylander to center on the 3rd line, moving Kane in and cutting Tyler Bozak. Henrik Sedin comes in, cutting Nazem Kadri. Sedin doesn't even make this team, and Nieuwendyk comes in over John Sparks. Yeah, yeah, this team's broken. Oh my god. Okay, we're going to keep the Leafs laid out because I'm probably going to be getting a bunch more players. As they then will have the Penguins face the Carolina Hurricanes, and the Rangers will face the Stars to see who plays. Okay, Rangers, Penguins. Actually, the Rangers, Penguins, Hurricanes, Stars. Rangers, Penguins. I'm going Rangers. And Stars, Hurricanes. We'll go Stars. So that means the Rangers need to be laid out with their 4 goaltenders and their overloaded first line, which is disgusting. Except until we hit the defense, which is pretty gross and pretty bad. Oh my god, this team is so stacked. These teams are all stacked. Like, no matter who's on them, they're still stacked. If you just kept all the good players in these organizations, they'd be loaded. Well, the Stars are looking pretty good. The forward group's looking really good. Okay, now the Penguins lost to the Rangers, and the Hurricanes lost to the Stars. So Hurricanes will be losing Bobrovsky, Yzerman, Kucherov, Huberdeau, Josi, Niedermeyer, and Rod Brind'Amour. There goes Carolina. The Penguins will be losing Brett Hull, Ovechkin, Recchi, and I know I said 2, but I only gave 1 for Carolina, and then Coffey and Crosby. So there goes Pittsburgh. Then we'll start with this side. There are now 4 goalies in Dallas as Bobrovsky comes in number 2. Yzerman will come in as the number 1 center, pushing Curry down and pushing Dennis Gurianov out of the lineup. Goodbye. Rod Brind'Amour will come in, pushing Alexander Radulov out of the lineup. Niedermeyer comes in, pushing Goligoski out of the lineup. Oh, no, keeping Goligoski. No, that's not Goligoski. That's Goligoski. Yeah. And him and Lindell will move down. Heiskin stays up, and Klingberg will move down because Klingberg will play the Yossi, and Heiskin will play Niedermeyer. And then Shane Doan will move down for Nikita Kucherov, moving Neil Broughton to leave the lineup. As Brian Pratt moves down for Shane Doan, and Jamie Benn moves down for Jonathan Huberdeau, getting rid of Brian Pratt. Okay, now, these teams, we now just have the Rangers, who will be sacrificing Brandon Nichols on the top line for Sidney Crosby. Brandon Nichols moves down to move Lafreniere, and Fast goes out of the team. Jesper Fast. Paul Coffey will go in on the top line, moving Fyodor Sutin out of the lineup. They have a bunch of forwards. So Mark Ovechkin comes in, moving Panarin on the top line, and moving Capo Caco out of the lineup. You then have Mark Recchi coming in, who moves Lafreniere out of the lineup. And then you have Brett Hull, who will go in right here and move Derek Stepan out of the lineup. So then you have the Leafs getting automatic bye, because they're the best team overall. And they will face the winner of Dallas and New York, which is Dallas. No, I'm sorry, New York. Just tripping there. That means New York has options to take Yzerman, Kucherov, Curry, Doan, Brind'Amour, Huberdeau, Josi, Niedermeyer, Heiskanen, and Modano, and Bobrovsky, and Giguère. So these players are all out for Dallas. And the Rangers have a lot of options here. So they will be sacrificing Kreider, to say the least. Move Panarin down, Havlicek in, and Yzerman. Then Mark Recchi's gone for Nikita Kucherov. Brady Nichols is gone for Yari Curry. Shane Doan doesn't even make it. Brind'Amour doesn't even make it. Huberdeau, no. Josi will make it over Anthony DeAngelo, and that's a top pairing defenseman. Nope, sorry. That's a second pairing defenseman for Josi. Shattenkirk goes down and gets rid of Nick Holden. DeAngelo's gone. Niedermeyer goes in number 1. Heiskanen comes in and removes Mark Stahl. Mike Modano comes in, and there goes Panarin. And there goes these 2 goalies who don't even qualify. So the Leafs will win this imperialism video overall as the best team available. But guys who can't play for both teams, they will be taking all of these goaltenders, getting rid of Anderson and Swayman, Potvin, and all these goalies from the Rangers will come in. Crosby would come in, number 2 center. Newnight comes in and cuts Nylander, and cuts Martin from the organization. Ovechkin comes in and cuts into the number 2 here, cuts Nylander. Coffey and Niedermeyer come in, cutting Brody and nobody actually. Just have 4 pairs of D. But yeah, then Brody and Muzzin are cut for Josi and Heiskanen. And then K'Andre Miller comes in to replace Brian McCabe. Yzerman comes in to replace Joe Nieuwendyk, who then cuts out Henrik Sedin. Dale Howardchuk comes in to replace Vinny Donfus, who ends up cutting out Kaprizov. Brett Hull comes in, cutting out Patrick Kane, who ends up cutting out Danny Heatley. Kucherov doesn't make it. Yuri Curry makes it over Joe Nieuwendyk. And Modano makes it over nobody. Alright. Video ends with the Maple Leafs winning. So surprising. Yeah, I know, it's very surprising. Anyway, that is the end of this video. Goodbye.